We've got flame-throwing pitchers and walk-off winners as the action heats up on the diamond, with the playoffs just a few weeks away. Welcome to SportsWire. I'm Will Katelyn. One of the biggest matchups played out at Deep Run, where the Wildcats would play host to Glen Allen in a massive Class 6 contest. Deep Run came into the Thursday night battle at 10-4, while the Jaguars were right there themselves at 9-4. Something would have to give in this one in a game that wouldn't be decided until the final at bat. To Deep Run High School we go. First inning action was fast and furious. Parker Noonan on the mound, and his catcher gunning down a base stealer for Glen Allen. Eric Skowitz with the arm, and he has a good one for the Deep Run Wildcats at the catcher position. But Glen Allen undeterred. It gets past the left fielder on the line drive base hit to left, and that'll drive home a run. Number 5 doing the honors. He ends up with a triple. Cameron Taylor gives Glen Allen a 1-0 lead. They were not done in the inning either, not by a long shot. Line drive, that dog will hunt. It's good for a base hit. Number 12 coming through. Daniel Nienaber helping his own cause because he was a starting pitcher for Glen Allen, and he pitched to Jim. 2 runs and a 2-run lead. We go bottom 1. I said he pitched to Jim. Nienaber on the mound. Daniel baffling the Deep Run batters. Wildcats just trying to stay in this one. We go to the 3rd. That's going to get past the left fielder again. This time number 3, the beneficiary on the base knock, Jackson Toole. There are plenty of tools in the tool shed for Glen Allen, including running the bases. Put pressure on the defense, stealing 3rd. The throw gets away. Toole will score, and Glen Allen would jump out to a 3-0 lead through 2.5. Back to Nienaber. High cheese. Tight strike zone in this one for both pitchers. That goes as a walk. Ball 4 would lead to this. Looking for the bunt. Instead, we're going to steal second. Is Deep Run, and he does. Henry Jennings doing the honors there, and that would lead to this. Ground ball going to home, and they say he's out. I think the tag got him after he crossed home plate. Either way, Nienaber getting out of trouble, or so he thought. That's an RBI base knock. Eric Skowitz, a catcher, having himself a day. Big one, gets Deep Run on the board. Nienaber comes back with some cheddar. The fastball gets the strikeout there. So he does limit the damage, does Nienaber. It's a 3-1 ball game. Let's go to the 6th, though. It's still 3-1. Make that 4-1. An RBI single as number 24 comes across to score. Number 9 doing the damage, and Caleb Whitehead. It would be 4-1. Let's go bottom 6. Nienaber still on the mound in this one. That gets past short. Deep Run. Couple runners on now, looking for something to go their way. Benjamin Arroyo on the hit there. That would lead to this. Go the other way, young man. 1 run scores. And station-to-station baseball. Now it's a 5-2 ball game on the RBI base knock there. Still be, 4-2 ball game after 6. In the 7th, though, this game had Glen Allen written all over it. Doing the little things right, getting the additional runs, tack-on runs late in ball games. They would have a 5-2 lead off the sac fly. Bottom 7, however, Glen Allen goes to the bullpen, and the arms were just wild. That is a hit by pitch. First 2 batters reach. We got first and second, nobody out. This one, way outside, Jacob Saunders draws a walk. So now we got the bases absolutely loaded. A gaggle of Wildcats, ducks on a pond. They go to the bullpen again. That ball gets away, run slides home safely in the form of number 3, Connor Slasky. And now it is all of a sudden 5-3. Then a walk and a run. It's now 5-4. Eric Skowitz doing that. That set the stage for this. Number 5, Connor Pappas. Ground ball, base hit. 1 run scores. That ties it. Here comes another. He scores. Connor Pappas pops one. It's a walk-off winner. And CP does it for DR. The Wildcats, in improbable fashion, score 4 times in the 7th, and they win this classic Class 6 battle. 6-5 is your final. Connor Pappas, the hero and man of the hour.
Hope it gets by. I just hope it gets out the infield. Just do my job pretty much. But, I did it, and felt freaking good. Gives us a lot of confidence for next week. We got 3 good games next week, so, just confidence.
Meanwhile, in Class 5, Friday night baseball took us to Mills Godwin for the classic Godwin-Freeman rivalry. The Eagles came into this one soaring, and with their ace on the mound in Luke Smyers, they had to like their chances. But the Mavericks are never an easy out, and both these squads have a chance to go far come playoff time. It's Douglas Freeman, it's Mills Godwin. Does anything else need to be said in this huge baseball rivalry? Well, yes, something does. Luke Smyers came into this one after a win against Glen Allen the week previous as the all-time career strikeout leader in Mills Godwin history, and Godwin's been around for a long time. Came into the game with 261 Ks, and he got a few more in this one. First inning, however, tell you what, Freeman had their chances. You get a walk right there. Leadoff man does his leadoff thing. Jackson Rogish. Then a beautiful bunt by Henry Brent, but Rogish goes for third. Love the aggressiveness, but you don't want your first out at third base. Freeman a couple of times in this one kind of ran themselves out of opportunities, and you don't want to do that with Smyers on the mound. Nice play at second, by the way. Line drive caught. Smyers like, that'll do. Thank you, defense. Second inning, still no score. Smyers, we're more used to this. Strike him out, sit him down. Down goes Tucker Calhoun. And then that would lead to this. More from Smyers. Swing and a miss. Strike him out, sit him down. Smyers was filthy. He would go the whole way in this one, amassing double-digit Ks once again. On the other side of the mound, Freeman had a pitcher that was Justin Biscoff was not off. He was on. He would go complete game in this one. Let's put it this way. Runs came at a premium. Back to Smyers. Low cheese. Strike him out. Sit him down. He gets number 33, Tommy Noland, down, and then high in the zone, Jackson Rogish gets some swing. 11 strikeouts in this one. By the way, we go to the fourth. 1-0 Godwin. I missed the run. I'll tell you why I missed the run a little bit later in the show. Draws a walk here. Here's another example of Freeman with a chance with some base runners. Man on first and second. Again, the bunt executed to perfection. And then Smyers trying to go for the pickoff, throws it away. Freeman gets a man at third and another at second base. So, chances for Freeman, but Smyers shutting the door. Strike out, sit him down. Ben Mustico goes down, and then they try to steal home with 2 outs. He is gunned down at the plate. Tricky. Mavs does not work out. They still have not scored. Godwin gonna add on late. This dog will hunt. It's a Gappa. That would go as a double, and it would lead to this. By the way, Alex Boyd was the one on that one, and then a base hit here would get Boyd to third, and that would lead to this. Little sacrifice fly. Drives home the run. Boyd comes across the score. Nice job by Hudson Williams. Little insurance run makes it 2-0 Mills Godwin. Looking for more? Strike him out, sit him down. Biscoff pitched tremendously in this one. Just did not get the offensive help. 2-0 after 4. Smyers back on the bump. Inside corner, called strike 3 on Mr. Tucker Calhoun, and Smyers dealing. Got 11 strikeouts in this one. That was not one. That was a base hit. Freeman, another opportunity. 2 runners on. What does Smyers do? Gets the high called strike 3 for out number 2. And then he would get out of the inning going forward. Biscoff, mano-y-mano, pitched great, as I said. He had multiple strikeouts. There was another. Smyers trying to help his own cause. That's a double down the right field line on the first baseline. Then he's going to pull a Karate Kid / Cobra Kai crane here. There it is. Nicely done. Helping his own cause, but Biscoff, good in this one. You're not going to see the out, but the outfielder makes a heck of a play, getting into foul territory, making the catch. Ump was in the way. So Godwin does not score. Smyers called upon to get the final outs in the 7th inning, which is apropos, same as the bottom of the 9th in college and MLB. Smyers does it. All-time strikeout leader now at 272 with his 11 Ks to go with 261. Godwin gets a win. 2-0 is your final. So why did I miss the first run for Godwin baseball? It's because I was racing over to softball, where one Katelyn Hubley was about to make history, unbeknownst to her. Now, Katelyn Hubley came into this game against Douglas Freeman 11 strikeouts shy of career strikeout number 500, which she would get right here. No fanfare. They didn't want to distract her. Hubley said she didn't even know. She's more worried about other things.
No, I honestly had no idea I was even close to it. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Coach Jones is the one that kind of figured that out for me, but I haven't really been paying attention to it much. Yeah, for sure. I feel like we have a lot less numbers this year, but I feel like with what happened last year, it kind of opened our eyes a little bit, and we understand every game matters, every practice matters, and we just have to keep improving each week and each day at practice. And I feel like this year we understand what it takes. So I think just pushing each other every day is kind of what we've been focusing on.
Congratulations to Katelyn, now over 500 career strikeouts for her high school career. Obviously, the Eagles look forward to more as the season continues. Well, it's a signing day celebration when we come back. Both Freeman and Henrico honor their senior student athletes who will play at the next level. Plus, we head to Hermitage as many of the best in the state make their marks in track and field as part of the Queen Track Classic. That's next.
Takeout meals for just $12.99. Call them.
Sherry Pearson. You are the sole surviving heir of the King of Montanopolis, and you are now worth $45 million.
I'm rich! This can't be real.
Of course it's not real. Come on. Having money isn't about luck. Like that takeout meal. Cook at home instead, you can save thousands a year. Feed me.
Feed the pig. Welcome back to SportsWire signing day at Freeman High School. Their biggest signing day crowd or group ever, 21. And I can't go through all the names. That included 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for baseball, including Finn Whipple, who's going to Harvard. A number for football, including that man, Warwick Butter Stevenson, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for football. All in all, an amazing day for all of these seniors, these student athletes. Congratulations to all 21. Heavy contingency in swimming and diving as well. Even a cheerleader to boot, softball, boys and girls lacrosse. Congrats to all 21 who signed, and good luck at the next level. Douglas Freeman, of course, not the only school having signing day ceremonies here in early May. That was also happening at the Warriors Come Out and Play. Behold the green and gold. They had 4 special signees on this particular morning as the various coaches set the stage.
We know that reaching this moment has taken years of commitment, countless hours of training, and unwavering determination.
That unwavering determination will help Josh Black continue his football career at Bridgewater. So congratulations to Josh Black. Ty Key Jones, you remember him, the hoop star at Henrico. He moves on. He'll stay in-state. He'll play basketball at the next level for Virginia Wesleyan University. And a couple 1,000-point scores in ladies hoops. Yeah, you see him here. Sanai Moore going to Lincoln University. She made her decision literally either the day of the signing or the day before. Came down to the last minute. Also, her teammate, Shayla Wyatt, the other 1,000-point scorer, by the way. Both were featured on our SportsWire Spotlight podcast. Check that out if you get a chance. She will sign with Virginia State University. Congratulations to all 4 Henrico Warriors.
It's amazing. This is something I've always looked forward to since I was little, and now that it's finally here, it's just amazing. I've been at Henrico all 4 years, and I think this past season was probably the best by far. Winning the regional championship was the biggest goal. That's something we had been preparing for since I was a freshman. And once after we got it, it was just a dream come true.
It means a lot because ever since I was younger, I always wanted to play basketball in college, and to be able to do that at a nice university is really nice.
Very nice indeed. You know what else was nice? Images here from the Queen Track Classic. Some of the best track and field stars, including Queen Harrison herself, former Hermitage Panther, Olympic track and field athlete, and there were some winners in this one. And from Hermitage, Masanje Princess Kamara won the girls' 400 meters. Both freshmen, her freshman teammate Taryn Patrick finished second in the girls' 200-meter dash and tied for second in the girls' 100 meters. How about shot put? Hermitage senior Tyshawn Spencer won first place. And in ladies shot put, Hermitage sophomore Brenly Doran was second. How about Glen Allen? They were awesome in the boys 4x100. They finished third. And first, you see Varina right there. Girls 4x1 for Varina also with first place finishes. And this man, Sir Paul Cheeks. He is your 100-meter winner for the blue and gold of Varina. Glen Allen sophomore seen here. Chris Williams and Jackson Pryor Colser were second and third in the boys 800 respectively. And J.R. Tucker's Paul Gathambo wins the boys 300-meter hurdles. We head to Glen Allen when we come back. It's a massive matchup on the pitch when Deep Run comes calling in ladies soccer. Plus, the Jags look for a win at home in guys lacrosse when they host Highland Springs. Highlights are straight ahead.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back to SportsWire. Deep Run girls soccer is on one heck of a roll. Not only did the Wildcats come into their battle with Glen Allen with only one loss on the year, it also only allowed one goal all season. Meanwhile, Glen Allen had been surging as well with only one loss and one tie. On paper, this contest looked like a back-and-forth fight all night. Deep Run, though, wanted to prove otherwise. So to Glen Allen High School we go. Again, the one-loss Deep Run. Lady Wildcats, one loss, one tie. Glen Allen Jags, classic Class 6 battle. And an early chance for the Wildcats. That shot just goes wide. Tori Gouch. Oh, if only she had more opportunities later. Don't worry, Wildcat fans, she will. Glen Allen, great opportunity here. Still in the first half. Early first half, I should say. Shot just goes wide off the crossbar of the uprights for football. Wildcats, again, they're passing pinpoint. Great stop by the keeper, though. We're still tied 0-0. That wouldn't last for too much longer, though. Wildcats, their passing was good. Their positioning was good, just like bodying out the defenders, turning on the ball. One touch. Oh, pretty, oh so pretty. She shoots, she scores! A terrific pass and a tremendous goal, and it's Tori Gouch, and it's 1-0 Wildcats 8 minutes to go in the first. Later in the first, again, tremendous pass, tremendous opportunity. Shot just goes high and wide from Bella Villasana, but more from Deep Run. Another chance here, and oh, that one goes wide. Gouch fires that one way too high. Wildcats, this is still down the second, by the way, with a chance here, and the corner just goes right. That's okay. They have another corner other side. Guess who? The header bouncing in. Great job this time. Olivia Columbell with the goal. Deep Run. All of a sudden now up 2-0. And when you're up 2-0, that changes things, because the team you're facing, they got to open up defensively and commit more numbers to the offensive side. A chance here for Glen Allen, high and wide. But when teams do that, good teams take advantage offensively. They do here. The pass from the keeper gets away, and Gouch knows what to do with it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. She shoots, she scores. Gouch, 2 goals on the evening right there. Her second of the night gives Deep Run a 3-0 lead. Wildcats looking for more just minutes later. Again, staying onside. The extra pass and the finish. She shoots, she scores. Wildcat goal. I believe it was Hannah Thornton. Either way, Wildcats get one more. After that, they win huge. 5-0 is your final. Glen Allen, let's stay there. A day-night doubleheader. Earlier in the day, we had a little bit of guys lacrosse. Jags, Springers. Jags already up 4-0. They scored 4 early goals in the first. Shot, save, and a butte by Glen Allen just goes wide. Jags back on the attack. And Highland Springs keeper was fantastic. That ball is just wide, but number 28 made it great in net. He had a bunch of saves in this one. More than double digits. Well, not more than double digits. He didn't have 100 save, but he has another one right there, keeping Highland Springs in. It'd be 4-0 after 1 quarter of play. Second quarter, switching sides. Check out number 4, taking on the entire Glen Allen Jaguar team, and he's going to draw a foul, and then fires, just goes past the keeper, but Glen Allen comes right back. He shoots, he scores. It's one more for Brady Gore, and you'll hear Brady Gore's name quite a bit in this one. 5-0 at that point. More from Glen Allen, more from Gore. That time, kick, save, and a butte. Rebound stopped. Highland Springs says no, and then the Springers going to get on the board themselves. Right here, number 1 in the black and gold's hearts. Fires, finds the back of that, he shoots, he scores! Zachary Crumpler puts the biscuit in the basket. Highland Springs is on the board. It would be 5-1, make that 6-1 Glen Allen at that point. Jags had answers, though, for the Springers' goal, and it would be in the form of Brady Gore. He scores a lot more. He shoots, he scores. Glen Allen adds another goal, up 7-1. With just 1:10 to go in the second, just before the half. Looking to add on are the Jags, firing, finding the back of the net. Shooting, scoring at number 15. DJ Lee makes it 9-1 at the break. Third quarter action, firing, finding the back of the net. It's Brady Gore once more. Jags in complete control of this one. You want more Gore, you got him. That's a great stop by the keeper once again in net. But the rebound for Glen Allen, not to be outdone. Gore this time going to pass it. Finds his man who finds the back of the net. It's DJ Lee again. It's the Lee and Gore show for Glen Allen. More from the Jags. This time number 3 going to get into the act. It's Aiden Soft. He finds the back of the net for the goal. Glen Allen wins this one going away. 14-1 is your final. Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us. Follow us on X and catch the latest episodes on YouTube. I can't wait to see ya next time on Sportswire.